Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies. Today is Wild Eye Wednesday, where I am throwing forward another Wild Eye review. Now, of course, Wild Eye is the best in underground horror. Gotta love those guys. They are awesome. Big props to them for giving me this movie, for sending it to me to review, and for just being all around badass. Now, this is Sweet Dreams from 2017. Directed by David Keever, starring Lauren Perkinson as Kara, and Jamie Cormier, or Cormier, I'm not sure, as Drew. A couple, Kara and Drew, buy their dream home, only to find out that something sinister watches them while they sleep, and a series of strange events start to occur. Now, this is your kind of haunted house, haunting type of film. Maybe even a little possession style. And it is a pretty decent movie. I did enjoy it. Now, I've got a couple things that I didn't like about the movie, but I'm going to wait till the end of my pros to get into those. And there's a reason for that. I couldn't find a lot about this movie. I couldn't find anything about it on IMDb. I'm not sure if it goes by another name. So, if it does, which I'm sure it does, because just about everything gets an IMDb page. There must be an IMDb page out there for it somewhere, maybe just under a different name, I'm not sure. I just couldn't find it. One of the cool things about this film is that a lot of the haunting stuff takes place during the day. It's during the daylight time, which some people say is not as scary, but if it's done right, it can be. A great example of that is Midsommar. The nightmare creature kind of looks like the Birdman or the Plague Doctors from back in the day. Is pretty fucking creepy, This film was shot very well using a very high quality camera. You can definitely tell. It doesn't have a lot of the earmarks of most of your low budget independent films. It actually looks really, really good, and I thought that was really cool. And I think that the story is incredibly well written. However, there is a twist at the end, and I don't know if I really enjoyed the twist. I didn't think they needed to put it on there. That's just my opinion. It is one of the cons for me, though. It's one of only two cons I have. Is that there is a twist that they kind of almost give an explanation for a lot of this stuff, and I think it kind of takes away the impact of the film. Now, speaking of the impact of the film, the only problem I truly, truly have with this movie is that it never goes for it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. This movie does a really good job at being creepy, at building the suspense, and it keeps building it, and keeps building it, and keeps building it, but we don't ever get a big payoff. Unlike The Conjuring, there's this big, epic, haunting, fight, whatever you want to call it, this big situation. It's just this chaos that's built throughout the whole movie till it blows at the end of the film. Same thing with The Exorcist. We never get that in this film. We never get that big blow payoff at the end. They never just go for it. And it's not because I don't think they had the talent or the budget. They just don't. And I don't know why they didn't. They could have. Even with only 5 or 6 people that's in this movie, they could have done the big payoff. And they really didn't. And that was really my only true problem with the film. I did enjoy the film overall, though. It is a fun, serviceable haunting film, and I definitely think you should check it out. Guys, this is Bronco Juggalo saying, go check out Wild Eye Releasing. They are awesome. And check out everybody else doing Wild Eye Wednesday, created by my friend, Horrific Nightmares JM. Now, he didn't invent Wild Eye Releasing, but he did invent Wild Eye Wednesday. So go and check him out. Peace.